Now, US government, you already come in public early this year. It's the National Treasury. If you look at some of the interviews the CS for the National Treasury has done on TV, he has been on TV saying, we are very desperate. We need to raise money. You've already sent a signal to any buyer that you are desperate. Then you go to a negotiating table, you've already blooded yourself here, desperate, and then you go to a negotiation, and in that negotiation, and I want to make it very clear, there were people who purported to represent the government of Kenya in the sale of Safaricom PLC. People who are not government employees participated in the negotiations of the sale of the 15% stake. And the same people, there are things they do with the buyers. So Kenyans are getting a raw deal for personal reasons. And I want to make it clear, this cannot be allowed to happen. Because we can get much more. There are lawyers in this hall. In a negotiation or in a transaction, there is something called conditions precedent. If, you know, the reason why I am pitting my brother, the CS of National Treasury, is that he's just a spokesman for this deal. He was actually not in the negotiations. And if you want to challenge me, I am ready, because I know. Wacha nimaliza na kitu ya mwisho. Wacha nimaliza na kitu ya mwisho. As we do the kind of things we are doing, it is important to know that there is something we are calling infrastructure fund. Infrastructure fund is two things. Forget about all the other things. I think now as Kenyans we are used to grandiose marketing of projects. But we know the real utility when it happens. Forget about how it is being marketed. Infrastructure fund is two things. Privatizing government assets. Number two, more borrowing. Just watch the steps, not the lips, of the people promoting it. The other thing they want to do through infrastructure fund is to remove development from the budget. We want to run two budgets in Kenya. One, they are running away from the responsibility of recurrent expenditure, which is social investment. And then we want to create another budget on the side for development expenditure. That is why ordinarily, when you privatize a government assets, it goes into the budget. Because the government does more than building roads. It pays teachers, it builds schools, and the other social investments. Now, the government wants to run away from the social investments, create an infrastructure fund to privatize more, but after privatizing, to use that money to borrow more. So the plans of the National Treasury, they've already securitized fuel levy, which is collecting fuel levy in advance. 175 billion taken, in the process of another 175 billion. Second thing is sports fund, already securitized 44.5 billion Kenya shillings loan, which you are paying 100 billion Kenya shillings in interest rate alone. They're in the process, listen to this, of securitizing your housing levy. And me, I don't talk things just for the sake of talking. They are now in the process of collecting your housing levy now, to use it now. You give political clubs now, but the burden is in the future. So my question has been, including in this Safaricom sale, and sorry I've talked very fast to cover a lot. You are going to the negotiations, take dividends in advance, give a 15%